Let's turn to Proverbs 4 for the public reading of the scripture. Proverbs chapter 4. Hear, my children, the instruction of a father, and give attention to know understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Do not forsake my law. When I was my father's son, tender and the only one in the sight of my mother, he also taught me and said to me, let your heart retain my words. Keep my commands and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore, get wisdom. And in all your getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place on your head an ornament of grace. A crown of glory she will deliver to you. Hear, my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in right paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hindered, and when you run, you will not stumble. Take firm hold of instruction, do not let go. Keep her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of evil. Avoid it, do not travel on it. Turn away from it and pass on. For they do not sleep unless they have done evil, and their sleep is taken away unless they make someone fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is like the shining sun that shines ever brighter unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is like darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. My son, give attention to my words. Incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart. For they are life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. Put away from you a deceitful mouth, and put perverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look straight ahead, and your eyelids look right before you. Ponder the path of your feet, and let all your ways be established. Do not turn to the right or to the left. Remove your foot from evil. Sa kabanata na to, almost ini-impress tayo ng mayakda sa isang bagay na yung pagdating at least sa second part doon yung pagtuunan ko ng comment, no? Kasi pag nakita niyo yung unang bahagi verses 1 through 9, unlike sa previous chapters neto, dito niya ginawa yung pagko-convince sa atin or almost tinutulak niya tayo na alin. Kunin natin talaga yung wisdom na isinusulat niya. The exact wise sayings or the God-inspired wisdom na sinusulat niya. So, by what way? Napapansin nyo, by way of repetition. So, kung marami naman sa inyo, matagal ng estudyante ng Bible, para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ginamit niya dito yung Hebrew technique ng pag-emphasize ng isang bagay. Pag sa mga Hebrew po, lalo na sa ancient times, sa aspeto ng literature or text, kapag may i-emphasize sila, uulit-ulitin nila yung thought ng mga sinusulat nilang sentences or phrases. Maaring different words, different terms, pero same meaning siya, o almost same meaning, pero yun nga yung thought niya. Sampulan natin, kahit basahin ko yung 1 through 5, para makuha natin at least yung verb-noun combination, like, di ba? Hear, the instruction, give attention to understanding, di ba? Let your heart retain my words, keep my commands, get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget, do not turn away from the words of my mouth. So, dito simple na ini-impress talaga ng author, or at least sa content ng chapter na to, kunin natin yon. Why? Or for what reason? Almost, implied lang din dito, pero hindi pa direct sinabi, pagdating pa sa chapter 6, that yung exact wisdom na sinusulat niya ay ilaw. So, the exact scriptures na sinusulat niya is light, kasi yun hindi pa direct sinabi, pero sa verse 12, kung titingnan ulit natin, ito na ini-imply, when you walk, Your steps will not be hindered, and when you run, you will not stumble. And again, diba, si Haring Solomon pa lang to, a side note, sinasabi niya na yung scriptures of God ay light. Kung maalala nyo pa yung pinag-aralan natin last time, no? Haring Solomon, hundreds of years, yung lumipas, pagdating ng Messiah, yung beloved apostle niya, di ba? Tinuro sa atin ng pastor natin last time na Gospel of John. Same din yung sinasabi. The scriptures is light. It will give you light para sa dadaanan mo. Of course, sinasabi naman dito ay figuratively or at least spiritually, but ultimately ang expression natin dito or interpretation natin, yung, di ba, steps will not be hindered, stumble, mga hindrances and stumbling blocks papunta sa daan ng kaligtasan, patungo sa Diyos. So, ang challenge natin or question ko para sa ating lahat, do we really have the light? Or yung dinadaanan ba natin ay maliwanag na nakikita natin yung stumbling blocks and yung hindrance patungo sa Diyos upang tayo ay maligtas. Pagpalain nawa ng Panginoon ang pagkabasa ng kanyang banal na kasulatan.